All right, bruh, fans, kind of following up. Well, actually, no. This is definitely following up from my episode review, the cute ones. And to this day, to this day, I still don't think we know everything there is to know about what exactly happened back in the college days when John took the fall from Mike messing around with the dean's daughter who said that she was drugged. Now, this actually came back to haunt Tom as it was brought up as evidence to use against him while supporting Valerie's accusations against him in the workplace, leading to his suspension. Now, based on what was said by Chief, and also, yes, I was wrong. Thanks for correcting me. It wasn't Cheryl Pepsi Riley. It was Tamar Davis, or Ashley Tamar Davis. And I didn't recognize. Look, to be honest, I think it was like the complexion and then the hair. And I was like, wait, is this Cheryl Pepsi Riley? No, it was not. So I was wrong. I admit to it. There we go. And make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Let's try to get to 50 likes on this video. But I feel like with Tom getting his lawyer, who is Mike, maybe, just maybe, we'll find out what happened that night if Mike is the person who's representing Tom. Like, for example, remember Tom saying, like, well, first of all, that's not even how it went down, because when Chief was pulling up the documentation about John and the situation with the dean's daughter to be used against Tom, it was a guilt by association thing, which I think kind of goes back to that night. Because remember when I did my review for In Debt, I believe episode 6, I was saying, what does Tom mean where it's like John took the fall for all of them, but Mike was the only one that was messing around with the dean's daughter, you know, so drunk that John took him out of the room and then just decided to take the fall? Is it a situation where, like, did they all get drunk together, then Mike and the daughter went to the room themselves, Bill was knocked out, Tom was too afraid and didn't know what to do, and then John was the one that stepped up? It's just one of those situations where I feel like, you know, I guess maybe an example is like, let's say you're driving a car and you have 3 of your friends in there, but you're unaware that one of them has drugs. So perhaps if you get pulled over and there's drugs in the car, you can all get arrested, even though you had nothing to do with it. But guess what? You were in a vehicle with people with the drugs. So it's almost the same thing with, let's say, you know, the dean's daughter running out of the room saying, oh, I was drugged, not assaulted sexually, but drugged. And, you know, like, let's say if Mike's roommates were the bros, or maybe they were seen in public together. It's like, hey, you know what? I saw your daughter, Dean, hanging out with these guys last night, and then they left. So maybe because of Tom's association with John, that led to the case being brought up in this situation with Valerie. That's what I think. So maybe if this goes to court or something, maybe Mike will actually say, like, you know what, let me tell you exactly what happened, because if the story is told, maybe this could actually be debunked. Like, you know what, if that's what really happened, Tom, we can't use this against you. I feel like by the mid-season, or maybe the season finale, honestly the mid-season, I don't see Tom being suspended the entire season. Maybe Mike actually recalls what happened, or maybe John comes out and says what happened, because I feel like it was said that Mike doesn't remember, but I feel like, you know, maybe he remembers what they were doing, you know, partying and everything. But then when it came to going back to his room, he just completely blacked out. So I feel like after they had sex or whatever, they blacked out. She woke up, said I was drugged, and that led to John taking a fall. So I feel like we will find out everything there is to know eventually. But I was thinking, is the Chief the daughter? Nah, that wouldn't make sense, because she's the Chief. Obviously, Tom would have been working close with her for a while now. Not to mention, I doubt that I don't even think it's been like 10 years since college. I would guess maybe 5 to 7 years since they graduated college. So I don't think it's a situation where she's become unrecognizable. I just feel like it's a situation that she did some digging, found out what happened. It's like, ooh, I got you. Or maybe she is a friend of the dean's daughter. That's a possibility as well. But like Tom was saying, wow, this sounds a bit personal. I mean, honestly, you could just look at the body language of Chief and the way she was, you know, I guess you could say digging her claws into Tom. Not literally, because that would have been sexual harassment, but literally go back and watch the last few minutes of the episode where Tom and the chief are talking, and it definitely sounds like she was either rejected by a cute one or, you know, a one and done. That's obviously what it looks like if you ask me. Or you can also say that, oh, you know, she's a black woman in a position of power and she's going to be, you know, believing another black woman as opposed to light-skinned man or black man. You could, I mean, hey, this show is very diverse with the complexions, and I like it. But I feel that we don't know everything just yet. I feel like we'll find out soon enough, and then we'll find out most likely to the benefit of getting Tom off, clearing John's name, but that might cost Mike everything. We'll just have to wait and see. But do you think the chief knows anything about this specifically? Was she also a student at the same college during the same time and found out what happened? Could she be the dean's daughter's cousin? I don't know. But let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to the channel if you are new. Hit the bell notification icon so you don't miss out whenever I post new content to the channel. And, well, donate if you would like to PayPal, Cash App, or you can join my Patreon for as little as $1 a month.